Blink, it's your boy Yank. Welcome to the Third Show. Doing well, having a wonderful afternoon on this 14th of August 2025. Just finished streaming, so I'm going to be filming some miniature corn. Enjoy. Wow, wow. Uh, Don't blink, it's your boy Yank. Welcome to the Third Show. Doing well, having a wonderful 14th of August 2025. Today, we are doing a taste test. We are taste testing my very first 2 liters Faygo. It is a warm day. Today is a festivity day because it is the last day of Lost. So we are watching Lost. We're playing Final Fantasy 2. So it's a really, really, really good day. On the menu today, we have a couple of things, of course. The first thing we have is raspberry, blueberry, delicious. So you can see that this is my first Faygo like this. I just spent a bit of time in the freezer, which is nice. Genuine Faygo, raspberry and blueberry. Let's freaking go. Perfect. Okay. I'm sorry, I just had a fight with my father, so that's why I'm not feeling the best. Yeah, just had a fight with my father. He's forcing me to do something I don't want to do. He's forcing me something to do that's gonna put me in trouble. It's my dad, so I cannot say no. I cannot say no. So what am I supposed to do? Okay. Focus on the taste test ink. Come on. Don't be a wussy. You're a man, act like one. So blueberry raspberry. It's okay. It's not great, it's not bad. Definitely was hoping more for a soda flavor. So the fact that we don't really have this soda. Oh, are we recording yet? Yes, we are. Okay, thank God. Because we've been having problem with the recording. Yeah, so we don't really have this whole feeling of a soda, which kind of sucks. However, I'll be completely honest and say the taste is delicious. You can taste the blueberry, you can taste the raspberry. Of course, blueberry is a bit more tasty. It's a bit more sweet. The Faygo tastes like cream soda. Faygo is sweet to begin with, so it possibly isn't blueberry that you're tasting, but the sugary of the drink itself. The mixture is quite nice. Quite nice. Quite nice. Yeah, it's delicious. It's delicious. Wow. I can't even fucking think. God damn it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't even think. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. Just a little bit boring, to be honest. Yeah, you're expecting the soda, so expecting the texture, the experience of the fizz. You don't get the fizz, right? So you get a blueberry and a raspberry. The blueberry and the raspberry are good. You taste both. However, they're so well mixed, they're so well harmonized that you don't get a flavor of blueberry and you don't get a flavor of raspberry. You can identify both of them individually, but you don't get a strong enough flavor or even an overpowering flavor. It feels like it's a flavor. For example, a Sprite. You have a little taste of lemon, but it's not a lot. So you do have this little taste of blueberry and raspberry, and it's really nice. However, it's a bit boring. Yeah, it's a bit boring. Anyway, I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry. Okay. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to our show. Guys are doing well because they're having a wonderful, wonderful day on this 14th August 2025. This is going to be a long video, so take a seat. This is the second video of the tower for today. We spoke about how much we missed it, how much it changed. Right now it is 1:30 at 12:05 we had the version 27 update. So here's all the information. It didn't come out. It didn't come out. It doesn't come out until tomorrow. So we're gonna be talking about it. I'm gonna be reading it out loud. Of course, this is reading. Then I'm gonna give you my opinion. Should I? Okay. Hello, Tower Defender. So let's dive into the new content. I'm excited. Version 27. New enemy fleets. Okay, so the Octagon is a new enemy. New type has invade higher tiers. Fleet is a new enemy that spawn in tier 14 and up. This new enemy type has a large amount of health, brings a new challenge to battles. So that approach the tower with a group of enemies. Whoa. And are not impacted by direct targeting. Fleet spawn less often at lower tiers, and more frequently at higher ones. Using 3 enemy type under fleet. Whoa. Commander, passively that stays outside the tower range, make enemy health with this area of effect. Whoa! Okay, that's huge. But that's again, that's higher tier. Recharge, another guy that stops outside the tower range. She can turn in projectile at double its power with each subsequent hit. Saboteur. She allows units that latch onto the tower to disable a random ultra weapon on the impact and restoring the ultra weapon when it's defeated. Oh my god. This is huge. Holy. New tiers, we have added tier 19, 20, and 21 into the game. These new tiers are paired with new milestones and stronger presence of fleet. Here's a look at the new content available. New card. New card, Arrow Effect. Freeze AoE effect to specify a source. Inner landmine, poison swamp, smart missile, flame bot, and landmine. Arrow Effect Mastery, increase the range of all damage area effect. Unlock until research. Whoa! That is unlock as a mastery reward. As a mastery reward at tier 20. Moving it for unlocking card mastery state at 30 max card. So your access to card mastery is not impacted by new milestone content. Okay, cool. There's 28 cards. Assist module. Assist module unlock a milestone reward in tier 19, wave 40. You can spend stone to unlock an assist module slot for each model. Assist module. Maintain the main effect, unique effect, and stuff that are reduced efficiency. The efficiency of these value the stone should lab. Should unlock at tier 19, wave 50. Both equip module that share the same name. So you can now increase to, I don't know what it means. New labs. We have a number of new labs available at -1, including Enhancement Quang Discount Lab for attack, defense, and agility. Nice. Attack and health lab for Ray Vampire and Scatters. Wow. Ranged enemy range lab had it at tier 13, wave 80. So possibly lower ranged. Assist module lab for subset at bonus efficiency across all 4 types. Full group of battle condition reduction lab, reducing the effect of specific battle condition by percentage. This is super cool. You know why? Because the assist module, no, the range enemy range lab, this is free to play. So if you have a black hole, you can disable range attack. Module. Assist module I've introduced another power up to your power build. Most module have remained unchanged. One module, however, was due for revision. OM as a new effect, Spotlight will rotate to focus the boss. Bosses will affect the light around to its nearby enemies. Wow. Tracing. Whoa, new module. We have several new modules being added to the game. Module will be available in the future banner on August 25. Featured module banner will have 2 iterations followed by a 1-week break. When the next featured module banners go live, the previous module will enter in the standard banners. Cool. So you don't really lose it. Guardian, we have 2 changes to existing guardianship. Allies. The ally champ has a rework ability. Convert to an enemy into an ally graphic package. Can heal the tower beyond the basic maximum recovery amount. If she values have changed to recovery amount, okay, cool. Bounty. Steel has been renamed to Bounty and giving an special ability. Tower Guardian plays a bounty on nearby non-common enemies. to get more coin on. Whoa, that's huge. That's huge. Attack speed refactored. We have refactored how attack speed function to improve its calculation across all game speed. Allows for infinitely high attack speed. This change includes an improvement in attack speed performance at higher game speed. Change log. Gameplay. Had ability for black hole coin bonus to apply to all enemy that die inside of a black hole. Black hole has no effect on them. Okay. And new level to bots. 10 level for entire bots, bonus and duration. Golden bots, 10 level for flame bot damage. The flame bot's gonna be intense because we finished it with the crown playthrough. Implement diminishing return for pulsar episode level reduction at 100%. 100 level, adjustment inner landmine quantity calculation to calculate for a greater number of ILM. That's cool, inner landmine. And an adjustment for enemy mass, where enemy mass increased by 4% each wave their life. Adjust elite spawning logic so each elite at its own spawn cap. That's amazing. Increase enhancement level cap attack damage when critical factor damage meter. Super critical multiplier increased by 100. Whoa. Enhancement, that's huge. Attack speed increased by 35. Health regen, absolute, landmine, damage, wall health, and orb size increased by 100. Orb size I didn't even know this existed. This is huge. Utility, cash coin sell, kill, recovery package increased by nice 100. Free rate increase by 50. ELS increased by 10. ELS, I don't know what that is. Improve knockback performance. Add 10 more level to damage slider in Harmony Tree. I don't know what that is. Improve needs part to work regardless of lag. Improve orb speed formula. Battle condition. Added ELS reduction. I don't know what that is. Existing battle condition level. Okay. Remove elite ultimate at tier and replace it with 3 new ultimate battle condition for elites. Scatter ultimates. Scatter children have X% more health. Vampire drain X faster. Condition in tier 21. Battle enforcement. Enemy mass increased by percent per wave they're alive. That is huge. That's nice though. Tournament have become too long for the many months of power creep. We are need to shorten them a comfortable amount so you don't feel obligated to dedicate a whole day to each tournament. That's actually pretty cool. Added ELS BC to Gold, Platinum, and Champion Leagues. Added ELS BC Legend. Fleet to Legend League. Whoa, that's nice. Bug fix, okay. Fix a bug with voicing your occasional inner landmine stun, where boss bar sometimes go negative. Okay, so this is bug fixes. This is not super interesting. Add a new okay, nice UI improvements. So I don't know what UI is. Add a new death wave. Death ring damage via calculator. Allow players to copy end of round stat to clipboard. Okay. Add a new hits by Horb to end of round streak. Ooh. Add a total key earned to main stat page. Add a notch adjustment for Android device. Notch, I don't know what that is. Takes an issue when it gets beginning to the stat panel for the first time in the round would set the view in the middle and stream instead of the top. What? Improve self-display value in currency stream. Improve typos and missing at the end of the round stats. Okay. It's an issue where chrono field cooldown and correct level as duration. Okay. Improve for iPad aspect ratio. Takes an issue where reroll dies. Performance cloud save. Quality of life. Then lap speed up auto queue. Speed up can now be queued up, reading the multiplier in duration at the speed up menu. As speed up only tick down while a lap is in progress. Add precious confirmation to upgrade that cost 500 soul that help reduce misclick. On the horizon, cool. With the release of version 27, we're taking time to assess and expand the existing system. We look forward to expanding the guild content for season 5 in the past at refining event and optimizing our game setting, battle history, anyone. What? A bit further into the horizon, we'll be taking a look at the main gameplay loop. One of our goal is to make the gameplay cache one pack for late game players. Nice. Know the future Guardian of Guardianship, where as designed as a simple feature, player can access to the guild can be upgraded through consistent effort. As the guild feature expands, we want to explore the future of Guardian, including how the ship evolve the player as they progress through the game. Oh, that is super nice. I love this. Why? You know why that's so cool? Because that's what I wanted. So Fuzz did a ad that I recorded, of course. That said that it was very much inspired by this is delicious. But Warcraft 3, this would be cool. This would be really cool if those I have a hero. Guardian should be the most important of the box. Plain and simple. Anyway, super good updates. We'll see how it goes. How much of that really touches me? Nothing. But at the same time, who cares? We're getting some new content, so let's be happy and thankful. Thank you. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. My apologies. Okay, that's good. Ouch, ow, ow, ouch. Désolé, mais ça me serait, j'appelle pour toi, ça me tente même pas. Okay, good. Nice, okay. Don't blink, it's your brain. Well, look, I'm very short. You guys doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this gorgeous uh, on this gorgeous 14th of August 2025. Today we're redoing a test, okay? So we did a taste test for Fago. That was just after that my father called. We had a little bit of an argument. He wanted to do something that I didn't want to do. And now I calmed down. I want to redo the test. The Fago, as you can see, we did a test already. So let's retest it. It's coming from the fridge. This is my very first 2 liters Fago. So this kind of Fago has a cool history with me. I started drinking Fago when I went to making content. So I wanted to test some new stuff. So we got delicious raspberry blueberry, so berry flavored. So let's give it a go. We know what it tastes like, but I want to redo a taste test. Mmm. Mmm. So, as I said before, the taste is good, but it's missing a lot of things. It's missing, for example, a fizz aspect of it. You want a soda, right? Which is not great. Do have a great taste for the blueberry. We do have a great taste for the raspberry. As I mentioned before, on their own, you can taste there is. You can taste the blueberry, you can taste the raspberry. However, it's very subtle. It's very, very subtle in a sense where I'm not even sure that it's there. Would I have liked more? I would have loved more. However, if I'm being completely honest, I do think the taste overall is good. It's Fago, so of course it's gonna be sweet. Of course you're gonna taste more of Fago. And guess what? If you like the Fago, you don't need to taste other stuff. You don't need that blueberry or raspberry. If it tastes a little bit, that's a plus. That you like the blend itself. You like the recipe of Fago. So in that sense, it's really good. So again, would like more fizz, but it's good. It's refreshing. It feels different than what you drink usually. I would have liked more fizz, but it's okay. Tastes pretty good. Pretty freaking good. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Yeah. So now, the phone's a bit hot. Mm. Don't blink, it's your boy Yank. Welcome to the show. So doing well because I'm having a wonderful day. Sorry, the phone is hot, so you have to put the ice pack behind it. So yeah, this is gonna be a problem. But hey, you think it's my first rodeo? No, it's my 500th rodeo, something like that. Today we're doing a gaming video. For the gaming channel, so we're talking about a game called Uma Musume. So Uma Musume is a game where you have girls that are racers. As simple as it is, this is the game. I saw ad for it. I was like, no, I don't really feel like playing. I saw people play it, and they give me the intention of playing. So this is a really cool game where you're kind of like a trainer. you're a trainer and you raise Uma Musume. So basically, you work on your level, you work on your bond, you work on each and every single one of them. It's actually pretty cool because it's carrying on. For example, if you have a really good Umasume, you finish the game with her, she'll become an inspiration for other players. So it's kind of cool that there is a crossplay. Kind of cool that there's a rogue aspect to it. Now, the main goal is to train your Matsumi, make sure that they're smart, make sure that they're accomplishing everything, and that they're racing. I didn't play the game a lot. Possibly have 2 hours on it, but so far it's amazing. I'm liking the game. It's super cute. It's super funny. I'm really liking the characters in the game. I do feel like they're using the elements of the girls are pretty, the girls are cute, so you're gonna get attached to them. They used it a little too much, but hey, at the same time, that's what they're trying to do. This is what's going on. So basically, that's kind of cool. I do appreciate that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The game is fun. The plus, like I said, I don't know much about it. The plus is the slots. You can use cards as an inspiration. You can also use other Umanatsume as inspiration. So you never feel like you only have the racer. There's racers that are good. Now, the problem with this game is, well, it depends. By the time that you finish with the best Umanatsume, you already have 4 or 5 playthroughs. You really give up. And it's more so a question of who I like. So, for example, I like vodka a lot. No, not the drink, but vodka. It's a character. And vodka, let's say she's a 2 star. So that means that she's not good. I'll do every single 4 star and every single 3 star. That way, she gets to increase stats. But by the time that I'm reaching my favorite racer, I don't want to play the game anymore because I'm tired of it. It's a little bit of a problem. The interaction are kind of cool. There's no voice acting in English, which sucks. However, it's pretty much a lot of fun. So on that note, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to the Culture Show. This is Walks are having a wonderful day. Today we're redoing a video on Reverse 1999 on my first thought because I wasn't happy with the first one. So without further ado, let's go. So we started playing. I broke my phone, so we had a new phone. When I had a new phone, I couldn't really play. I couldn't really play other the game that I'm usually playing, which is a tower. So I have to think. This is a game that I really didn't want to play. I'm a loyalist in life, so when I like a game, I do my best to defend it. Reverse 1999 really felt like an Arknight, not copy, but similar. However, I've started to play because again we were bored. I gotta say, I'm in love with the game. So Reverse 1999, I was born in 93, so it kind of follows the culture that I wish I was born. Now, there's a lot of time traveling. The game is about time traveling. Give me a sec. Let me see something. Look at this something. Something here. Something there. There you go. Give me a sec. There you go. Is it better? Is the camera better? A bit better, right? So yes, so no, it's not better. I like the quality of the camera to be nice. You'll excuse me for being a perfectionist. It's a lot of time traveling. Time traveling can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. I don't know yet. We only played an hour of the game. The voice acting is phenomenal. There's a lot of story, which is reminiscent of Arknight once again. But since it's voice acted, it's a lot easier for a streamer. It's a lot easier for a player to get immersed in the content. Plus, the voice acting is actually quite nice. Your stories seem to be quite cool. Also, there's a lot less characters than in Arknight. Why am I comparing it to Arknight? Because it's very similar. However, it's to be expected. The game is possibly 2 years old, not even. So it's to be expected versus a game that is 10 years old. It's a lot of fun. Reverse 1999 is a lot of fun. Now we didn't play a lot, so I cannot tell you much about it. But so far, it's positive. Okay. What the heck? Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to Compare Show. This is Walk that having a wonderful day on this journal, please. On this 14th August 2025. Today we are filming a bunch of videos. When I say a bunch, I do mean a bunch. I am filming more than I've filmed in the past couple of weeks, and that's because we didn't film. So today we're talking about the gaming channel. We're talking about a game called Shadowverse World Beyond. Shadowverse is a card game, so very similar to Magic, very similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! Try the Pokemon trading card game. It's its own thing, of course, but I want to try it out. So what I like about the game is that the ads were amazing. There's 6 deck of cards you can start with. There's a new pack of cards you can open up every single day. The reason why we're not going to be playing the game, it's a cool game, it's very slow, it's very relaxed. Um, so you start with a 45 minutes tutorial, which gives you kind of good rewards, and then you get into the game and it's still slow. The game to me felt like a way to relax, but way too relaxed. I felt like watching something versus playing a game. And if I'm watching something, it has to be good. And this wasn't that good to watch. It would be a cool game to play, but to watch in itself, not the same. You know what I mean? So that is, I mean, it's fine, right? What am I supposed to do? Yeah. I'm pissed off because I just had a met my father. So the game in itself is not great. I'm not gonna be playing it. I'm sure it's a cool game when you really get into it. I'm sure it's a cool game when you do PvP, but I didn't get there, so I will never know. Sadly, tell me why I should play the game. Tell me why I was wrong. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll give it a shot down the line. I want to play Magic. I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh a lot. So when I'm gonna be tired with these games, maybe we'll go back to Shadowverse. Who knows? But for now, it's a no. Sorry. Okay, so now, don't blink if you're buying. Welcome to our show. Continuing walks that having a wonderful day on this 14th August 2025. Today we're doing a special video. We're doing a before and after. So we had my fourth meeting with the government, which was super cool because it was such an important meeting. The reason as to we're doing a back and forth or a before and after is simply because I didn't have my phone, so I didn't film the video that I needed to film. How do I feel about it? To going in, how did I feel about it? And then leaving, how did I go? So, as you guys know, sorry, the last time we had a meeting, the third meeting, I wasn't sure what I was doing. I was like, okay, well, this is not really helping me. This is not really what I need. This is not really something that is that important to me, honestly. So I was a bit reticent to going, right? Then I made the meeting. I made the meeting because I thought it was on Tuesday. I thought it was on. I thought it was on Thursday. It was Tuesday. Me and my English, right? Hey, so I missed it. So even though I was freaking out for nothing, we had my last one, and she asked me what I wanted to work on, and I said I would like to do like a mock interview with you, because I applied to a lot of places, and I had 7, 8 interviews, and they didn't really pan out. They didn't really serve a purpose. So like, okay, well, I have a nice enough CV to get interviewed, but there's something at the interview that is completely messing me up. And I figured out just how now that I was at interview. So I forgot to say, I'm so sorry. My anticipation coming in, I felt bad because I missed the last appointment. Like, okay, well, time to make it up, time to be really open-minded. I think the fact that I missed one was good because I felt bad and I really wanted to imply myself. Maybe I was closed-minded. Maybe I was the most receptive person ever, you know? And we did a mock interview and it went really badly, which is a proof that I need to work on that. That was positive. Um, for the first time in my life, acknowledged that I had anxiety when doing an interview. And as soon as I left the building, I was calm, I was not stressed. So it was really something that had to do with the power leverage of an employers and an employee, right? The feeder versus the feedee. And it shows that. So not necessarily something that I was willing to acknowledge, not something that I knew I had trouble with. It is a good thing that we're checking it out. It is a great thing that this happened. Now we're gonna be able to focus on that, right? She also gave me a news that she will not be working there a lot. She wants to go back to school to go work at DPJ. DPJ is Département de la Protection de l'Enfance. the Département Protection de Jeunesse. So the youth protector department. Um, so yeah, so coming out, I was really happy. Coming out, I was really happy. Clip this. Coming out, I was really happy because I learned that I was dealing with something. Maybe my problem isn't the lack of competence, isn't the lack of a good CV. I'll be honest. I thought my problem was a CV. It's an interview, you know. So this is definitely good. This is definitely something I had to know. I had to be told, and now that we're told, we can work on it. Is it gonna fix every single issues? No. Is it gonna fix most of them? Possible. I don't freaking know. To be completely honest, I don't know. If it does fix them, hallelujah. If it doesn't fix them, well, I'm sorry to say, but this is it. This is it. This is the first step in being a better interviewee. See, I always talk to you guys, and I mentioned this in multiple videos before. I always talked about how I didn't like having interview. I didn't like the feeling of I have to beg for a job. I say, please, please, please help me out. I need a job. I will work for you. Just give me money, please. I felt bad saying that because it was like, dude, I'm working for you. I'm gonna give you more than half of my life, and I, you just gotta give me a chance, right? And I don't want to say please because I'm giving you a lot versus a piece of paper, which is cash. But then maybe subconsciously speaking, I didn't like the interview process because I didn't like being interviewed. Because deep down I knew that it was making me anxious. So this is a possibility. This is all a possibility. In the grand scheme of things, your body will tell you that you're afraid. It's like when you're a kid and you burn yourself. Your body will tell you, stay away from the fire, you're crazy. This, you have to learn those lessons, right? That's pretty much it. So, very eye-opening. Now that we know the problem, how do we fix the problem? I don't know. I do not know. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Okay. So this is it. This is good. This is good. No content till Tuesday. Don't blink as you're buying under a possibly cloudy sky, possibly a rainy sky on this 14th August 2025. Um, Today we're doing a bit of ass kissing. I was hoping that this noise gonna stop, but it's not gonna stop. So let's do this video with the noise, and we'll pretend together that you're not bothered by it. Okay, cool. Can we pretend together? Can we pretend together? Yes. Thank you so much for pretending with me. Okay, so today we're doing a bit of ass kissing to ourselves. As you guys know, for the last 6 days, we didn't have the phone. Um, did I work as much as I should? No. Did I do as much as I should? No. But being the consequence right now, today is the last day to watch Lost. And I'm not gonna be able to watch it. Because there's no way it's impossible. I'm at season 2, episode 10. There's no way it's not possible. However, I'll do my best and I'll watch the rest tomorrow or the day after. Now, however, we did do a lot. See, the planning itself, which was, okay, well, I have this amount of time per hours. The fact that we decided to do a TikToks live in the morning, that way, I had an excuse to film the sunrise, but I had an excuse not to film it the way we did before, which is only sunrise, no ink in front. That was like actually kind of nice because we made that effort. The mobile gaming, pushing myself to try new game, even though I know that these games are not gonna be. So why? Because I think we're all guilty of it. I think we're all guilty of having too much games, and we don't have the time to play it. We don't have the want to play it. So I think we're all guilty of it. I think we're all part of a system that is a negative system. So the fact that we were able to do that was actually quite nice. And of course, it wasn't perfect. I took my time, and but at the very same time, I'm extremely happy. I'm extremely happy with what we have, what we did. To me, this is great. To me, this is an opportunity that I could have lost. It's an opportunity I can lose. I did something. How many times did I take a break? How many times did I not do anything? You know? Versus what we did last week, and even though it wasn't much, it was still something. And of that, I'm proud. Of that, I'm super happy. So, congratulations, Ink. You did okay. You did okay. Thanks, Ink. Of the future, the past, and the present. You're kind. Don't blink. It's your brain. Welcome to the commercial. Really welcome to having a wonderful day on this glorious 14th of August. In fact, I would love to say sunny, but it's not sunny at all. It might be raining, you know. Today we're talking about Final Fantasy 2. So, I'm gonna give you my first thoughts. We are starting. We're collecting Mitchell right now. If you know, you know. If you don't know, it's okay. I came in not liking the game at all. So the reason we didn't like the game was because uh, we only have two players. It's kind of very linear, very confusing. You don't know what to do, right? However, I gotta say I'm very impressed with the system. The fact that you don't level up your characters, you level up their skill at using weapon. You level up their skills at using magic. To me, that's important. That's nice. Why? Well, because simply put, it's a very cool thing that you're doing. It's a very cool thing to know that no matter what, there's still something to be improved. And you do something different, which is very nice. The characters themselves, the different characters that have a name, Furion, Maria, Guy, my guy from Naruto. And it's kind of cool because they introduce something that's super nice. There's a guy that's flirting with Maria, and Maria comes out and say, "No, not with you." I love that. The story is nice. The battle are nice. That we have auto battle enabled with Pixel Remaster. Super cool. The game feels complex. It feels nice. It feels like you're doing something that's different. You're still respecting the law of a RPG, but you're doing them differently enough to feel like you're doing something different. It's similarly enough to feel like you're doing the same thing that you've always been doing with RPG. So, very positive compared to what I was expecting. And I gotta say, I am pleasantly surprised. Okay. What's next? No. Don't blink, it's your boy, Yink. Critical Terror Show. That's what I'm doing more. I'm doing this for Lovely Girl. So, if you're asking why I'm turning my hand, I'm doing it for a certain person. Um, don't blink, it's your boy, Yink. Welcome to the Terror Show. We're doing well on this 14th of August 2025. Today, I want to do a short. I want to ask a question or say something food for thought, right? Uh, a lot of time we focus on social media. It's a new form of media. It's something that we all are part of. Something that we all have fun on as a watcher, as a content creator. It's somehow something that binds us all together in a very magnetic way. We all want to be part of something cool. We all want to do something fun in life. I think this quest of something fun is as simple as being on social media. And then you just start posting, right? And you get some likes, you get some comments, you get some followers. And the more you get, the more successful you are, right? Now, ultimately speaking, social media is now a case of who do you know? How did you get popular? Were you part of a show? People that are gonna go on shows just to be popular on social media. And you gotta ask yourself why, right? Now, in the perfect position, this is the question and this is the statement. What you guys think about? In a perfect world, talented people, right? Now we can argue about who is talented, who isn't talented. Talented people are the ones that's successful, right? People that are deserving to be successful are deserving to be successful. Either it be by hard work, either it be by talent, either it be by likability. Those are all things that could make you talented enough to be successful. That's not always the case. There's people that are on the top, and you're like, how'd they get there, right? I'm not gonna say anybody because that's not the point here, right? Now, why is that a thing? Well, it's actually quite simple. Talent, right? And this is the thing. Talent is non-quantifiable. You can't put a value on talent. You can say this guy is very talented, or this guy is not that talented, right? And but success is quantifiable, right? Now, if talent and success are similar, are synonyms. You're talented, you're successful. You're successful, you're talented, right? This is an algebra, right? If success is quantifiable, The talent is non-quantifiable. What will be the algebra formula for this? Talent equal success. Success equals talent, right? But there's an x. The x. And now the x is what? The x is the person that you don't know why they're talented. The person that you don't know why they're successful. This is the x. This is the unknown. Think about why there's an x. Think about why you're not the x. Because if x is not talented but successful, you don't have to be talented to be successful. Understand? When you understand what X is, you understand how they did it. When you understand how they did it, you can do it yourself. And ultimately, which is again the most important part here, if everybody figures out what X is, and if everybody becomes successful, then success loses all meaning. Because it's not that hard to achieve. If everybody's successful, nobody's successful. However, we're coming back to being very part of this equation. This is very part of this algebra equation. If successful becomes the value of zero, somebody's successful. And talent is the only value. And then people that are talented are the one that we look up to. And that's how balance is achieved. Think about it. Okay, let's go. AG. Okay. Good. I just wish we could go back to modern days. Back before I lost myself somewhere in it. It's dark now, so wrong. It's got to start wrong. One more last try. And get the end right. You can stop this. And I must have missed this. You haven't heard enough. You haven't heard enough. Start now, so wrong. We've got to start wrong. One more last try. And get the ending right. You can stop this. Choo 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 choo. Don't believe it. Choo 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 choo. We also have one here. The same thing. Ah, ah, ah. Some blankets my buddy. Welcome to the show. Today I'm doing they're having a wonderful day on this 14th August 2025. Today, we are doing a video which is fixing a problem. About 2 weeks ago, we did a video called which creamy ruffle, yeah, which creamy ruffle was the creamiest? Where we compared both sour cream and onion and sour cream and cheddar. Well, guess what? I was watching my own video because I'm narcissistic AF, and I realized that we forgot cream and bacon. I don't make a lot of mistakes, but when I do, we fix them. So today, we're going to be tasting the three of them, sour cream, and we're deciding together which one is the best. Now, of course, you guys understand that this is taste. We can agree to disagree, whatever. I'm not gonna get mad at you if you don't have good taste, just like I do. So, it's up to you, my friends. So first of all, we're gonna do the missing link. I'm gonna do a video that's kind of short because, again, as a goal here, super cool design. My apologies. Sour cream and bacon. In the first video, I actually gonna do a cardinal sin. Mmm. Oh wow. Again. Extremely good potato chip. Super tasty. Super fun. Really good flavor. I'm getting some sour cream. I'm getting more of a bacon. So not bad, but pretty cool. Sour cream and cheddar. Mmm. 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 Wow. Completely fixed the problem of the cream and bacon. I'm tasting the sour cream a lot. nice, simple taste of cheddar. Mmm. Pretty good. Negative. I should have washed my mouth. Lunch I go make a morning. Delightful. It tastes great. Sour cream is there. Cheddar is present. Negative. It doesn't feel original. It doesn't feel like something that is out of there. It feels like something that if they really put to work together, it's like, hey, they had a meeting. I can tell you that they did cream and bacon. But like, oh yeah, we love bacon. Why not? I can tell you that they had this idea cream and cheddar. But like, yeah, it makes sense. I already last one. Cream and onion. The first one that did that mixed together. Insanity. This is my favorite chip, by the way. But how does it compare? It's a wedding right now. Mmm. Mmm. These are perfection. These are the winner for sure. It's a shame because you guys cream and cheddar work so well together. Cream and bacon isn't bad. However, if it was anything else than bacon, I would be like, no, not my type, right? Sour cream and cheddar is good. Again, it's very boring. Sour cream and onion, it just work perfectly. But you can take the creaminess, you can take the onion together. There's a separation. You don't taste the sour cream, you taste cream. It's so smooth, it's so um, rich in flavor. It's actually enhanced the taste of onions, so it's really good. My winner is it's complex. They're all kind of good. At the same time, now we have three flavors. Last time we had two flavors, so is this one or this one? Since sour cream is probably the same. It's all a question of do we prefer onions, cheddar, or bacon? I think my answer is gonna be cheddar for reals. I'm gonna go with sour cream and onion, but no, it's cheddar. Cheddar, yeah. Cheddar's the winner. So which creamy ruffle is the creamiest? Cheddar and sour cream. We reached 14, 49 more number one. Oh well. So anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Okay, so that's good. Okay. Don't blink, it's your boy, Mink. Work very short because in more people are having a wonderful day on this glorious 14th of August 2025. I just got my phone yesterday, so it's a very nervous ink that's coming to you guys. It's a very, very nervous ink because we're not going to be able to do what we set out to do. What did we set out to do? Super, super, super simple. We set out to do a Lost recap. I got my phone yesterday. We're at season 2, episode 7. I'm gonna try to finish Lost season 2. If I can finish season 2 today, it would be amazing. Now, I got some good news. Season 4, season 5, and season 6 are they're shorter. In effect, I need to find the right tab. I need to find the right tab. No, that's not it. It's okay to tell me what you think about me. I won't try to argue. I hold it against you. Let's see, if that is it. Please, 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 please. Give me a sec, guys. It doesn't work. Yeah, I have a problem with the computer lately. When I say problem, I'm saying a little problem. Okay. Lost in these memories. To suffocate them.